What's up, people? LUI, about 5 minutes deep in my cardio so far. So welcome, right? Today was my legs day, and thankfully I was able to bypass a small, not injury, but I pulled a muscle last week on my right leg. But today I was able to pay the dues, train every single muscle, including the quads, thank you, but with moderate weight. Anyway, I'm here at home paying the damn dues because for me, cardio is very important post-workout, whether you are cutting or not. Obviously, I'm no longer cutting. As a matter of fact, I'm gaining weight, but I still do cardio. Cardio is to be done every part of the year, whether I'm clean bulking or I'm cutting. So clean bulking is the only thing I do, which I'm doing right now. I just breached the limit of 170, and me being this lean, I don't recall ever being this lean at 170. So grateful for this achievement. And again, I'm not young. I'm not getting any younger. So to be honest with you guys, if you guys remember me, merely December of last year and January of this year, I was not posting pictures of my body or videos, right? Because I was not in shape. And I had no idea if I was able to go back to my shape of old. You know, when I was posting videos of me posing on YouTube, which made me famous back then, I thought probably, no longer be able to do it because I'm 43, and back then I was like 35, 36, 37. So I thought I'm cooked. I hit the wall, right? But thankfully not. So I think right now is pretty much my best shape ever. Anyway, as you guys know, thankfully right now I have a lot of clients. Most of them are you guys, so they're my fans, and they believed in me, and now they see the results of my clients. And I want to tell you about a proper phenomenon that exists with my trainees. A certain chunk of them, right? A percentage of them do have what I call, or what is known as bigorexia, unfortunately. Now, bigorexia is a term that did not even exist back in the day. I think it's a new invention. Probably was invented in forums or 4chan or Reddit, for all I know. But pretty much, more or less, is people who always think they are too small. And it is pretty much exclusively for men. Men who think, bro, I'm too small. I don't even lift, right? And again, it has to do with the pros, because they benchmark themselves, first of all, on pros, and then gym bros. And that's the baddest, the worst recipe ever. So these guys, they come to me, and their biggest struggle is to accept that, bro, you lose some size one cutting. You're a natural dude, right? It comes with the territory. How do you expect to lose weight, right? We're trying to trim the damn fat. How do you expect to do that without sacrificing size in the meantime for just a while, right? So it is a small sacrifice. And furthermore, if you know a thing or two about lifting, not only you will recover all that size and strength you were losing. As a matter of fact, most of my clients, when we do a refeed, most of them, if not all, not only regain their strength, but they become stronger. Because I give them some natural supplements off the shelf that are known to promote strength. And especially if the dude never took, creatine and the other things I tell them to take, bro, newbie gains all day. They come to me, some of them send me like a message every day, I can't believe this. Look at this. And they progress pretty much week by week. And you guys saw the pictures of my clients, as a testament. So that's that. That's a challenge. And I have some guys, bro, 2 weeks deep into a cut, and they tell me, bro, I couldn't take it. I had to add this. I had to eat some barbecue because I thought I was lacking some proteins. I was afraid of losing some size. I'm losing my gains. Seriously? So that's the biggest challenge right there. It is mental. It is mental. Been there, done it. Me too, back in the day. You guys see me going to the Lebanese now. I ate a lot, but a lot of clean food, just grilled chicken, chicken breast for that matter, no sauce, no hummus, no garlic sauce, and nothing of those kind of all dressed salads. You guys know how the Lebanese is. It's quite fatty. You know, it has all kinds of seasoning, all kinds of olive oil. But I don't even do it. I don't overdo it. So that's that. But back in the day, believe me, I used to go there and take the whole damn thing, a combo with all kinds of sauces, all kinds of things. It was so heavy, bro. So overloaded. I couldn't eat even 7 hours after that, right? But that's a bad way of doing it. I was young, and I was reading those magazines of the pros. You know, eat to grow, bro. You need to eat to grow. The muscle is constructed in the kitchen. Granted, dude, but it's a totally different ball game. These games are chemical power plants. What's wrong with you? These guys are invested in a proper chemical warfare, right? Of course, they eat a lot. I do believe, Kai Green, when he goes to freaking IHOP, he spends like $100 on whatever. That's absolutely true, right? I mean, I heard stories. Obviously, I met Kai in the morning when I woke up in the hotel. I was taking my breakfast. I was one of the first one there. And Kai Green was pretty much the second one. I think that was Panda, Simi and Panda with his girlfriend, but, they were doing their thing. But then I meet Kai. Deary me, a whole freaking platter of egg whites. You cannot even count. Probably 25 or 30. And aside from the carbs, like bread and everything. And he was going back and forth, like eating that, and going back and eating. He eats like a proper real estate, that dude. Right? And that's that. And there's some other stories. Out of respect, I'm not going to mention the name of the pros or whatever. But that was a very known pro. He was with, a guy I know. And he went to the bathroom of a gas station. Like gas station, you go there, there's a small convenience store. And there's the bathroom. So he asked us to use the bathroom. When he got done, people evacuated from that gas station because of the smell. Right? He was there. He intoxicated the whole premises. True story, right? And it's not unheard of. These guys consume like crazy. So the famous bubble gut, yes, it has to do with their chemicals they do consume, but it also has to do with a proper amount of food, ungodly, biblical amount of food they eat. You though, bro, Natty, Team 2 Testicles, you don't need to eat all that, right? That's the problem with most clients. I got this client, I think he's a cop from New Jersey, very good gentleman. I'm going to publish his results quite soon. Quite young, right, in his 20s. Proper genetics. And when he came to me, you look at him, of course, he lifts, but fluffy all day. Fluffy all day. And now he's getting thinner, losing that fat, trimming down. And he confessed to me, bro. I said, bro, I had no clue I had all this extra. I was just overeating. And we are like down 35 pounds already and not done yet. We're not done yet, right? Some other clients, as I mentioned to you before, they come to me with a weight in their head already. Bro, I want to be shredded and 180. I said, Master Bro, you don't have what it takes to be 180 shredded. Furthermore, a natural dude like me at 170, dude, you think it is easy? You think it happens like that? Go ahead and take a look at the so-called real natural bodybuilding competition. A dude at 175, I think it's a heavyweight, right? Depending on your weight by ratio, it's very, very hard, right? I mean, most of the natty guys who compete, they're like 140, 145, right? 150, and so on and so forth. Right now, I'm around, I don't know, like 10.5, 11 body fat. If I trim down to freaking 7, I'll weigh like freaking, I don't know, like 150, 155. So that's that. So I have reasonable expectations. and be ready to tackle the challenge of basically accepting losing size when you're cutting, right? And be patient. Rome was not constructed in one freaking day or a week, right? And when you bounce back with a proper clean carb up, a refeed, you'll regain not only all that muscle, it will look better. As a matter of fact, when you're leaner, you look more 3D, way more impressive than before, right? My maximum weight, I think, was like 213. I published a picture of myself looking there. But I was not healthy. I was just eating like whatever, right? That's it. No calculation, nothing whatsoever. Doesn't work that way. Even if, you know, you say, okay, I'm going to eat some clean food, some good rice, chicken, this and that. If it's overeating, it's overeating. Depending, I don't care what macros you're ingesting, right? And that's that. So, bigorexia, unfortunately, is probably the biggest issue of gym bros nowadays. Usually these guys are young and they're influenced by social media. They're fans of pro bodybuilders. And truth needs to be told, when they go to mainstream gyms, they see those gym bros on juice, those juice heads. You know, they're big, they're watery, they're puffy, and they move some crazy weights. Well, of course, it influences them. But if I have an advice to give you, if you have the option to go to a calm gym, or at least go to calmer hours, like at night, when it's not that busy, when you're not around those kind of gym bros, I think it's a better environment for you, right? And benchmark yourself on yourself. I go to a granny gym, right? There are just few guys who take juice, but when I go there, I put my hoodie on, I got this hat, and I talk to nobody. I'm in my bubble, man. Benchmark yourself on yourself. And that's that. God bless you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and again, as usual, if you are willing to tackle a challenge and get trained by the LUI, louismarcotraining@gmail.com as usual. If you give me 100% commitment. If not, don't even try, right? I will not work with you. God bless you, be saluted, and have a proper day.